Ladies and gentlemen, 20 years later, the song is still a banger. Let me tell you this, man. Welcome to it, Mzansi. This is our YouTube channel indeed. This is the Afternoon Fix on Joe's 105.8. More than just radio. Vim Tembu, and of course, the Queen.
Well, this part of the show, we proudly brewed in Mzansi. This is where we take time to celebrate our local artists and we just show them lerato. And again, to me, because I normally say now the show, and the one and only multi-award-winning performing artist, singer, songwriter, producer, actress, businesswoman, man, is in studio, and of course we know her as KB. Welcome, my darling. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
My goodness.
Wowza. How are you?
Good day. I'm very excited to be here. You know, I was saying earlier, these days when you reconnect with people, it's so much more special because of what we've just experienced in the last 2 years. So,
Well,
I'm
like
very happy to be here.
Like I mentioned earlier, we call this proudly brewed Mzansi. Thank you so much for making time, and please say hello to our lovely Joseph and family members. Why you doing today?
Dumelang family, nna ke ikabetse Motsilanyane, motho wa gabora modimo wa lephaga wa ga Kgafela. Masela le tapa le ikadile sala le ikala kwa teng yana se.
This one. So I mean, when was the last time you were here? I remember I had an interview with you. I was still doing Ghetto Radio. Years ago.
I think
It's more than 6 years now.
maybe possible it's more than 6 years.
That's a very long time.
And Osantana Ali Mubila or Osantana Ali the way.
Yeah.
Do we comment?
Martin is 16.
Hey, can I listen to
16. Before we even get into his destiny, I want you to actually help us reminisce about that song we just played before anything else. This song was released in 2002, right?
2002, so it went 2001, Mama Dance to go to Cape Town, and it was released 2002.
20 years later, and it's still banging like we released last month.
Yeah, every time you I feel very grateful because I think every artist you feel like you've really achieved something when you have that one song. It's better if it's more, but when you have that one song, then people remember you. And also people also call me Mamosadi because of the song.
Yes. Yeah.
No, sorry about that. Speaking of you as an artist, COVID, I want you to just COVID and how it affected you as a musician. Because at some point we're literally on a lockdown. We still are, but the regulations have eased. But how do you simulate COVID-19 when it hit? There were no performances and so forth.
Now I was very blessed. We went on lockdown since 2017.
Yes.
So we went on lockdown at level 5, we stopped filming, and then as soon as they said level 4, even because people, a lot of people needed, entertainment and so on, and that is where then we started filming again because people needed something to keep them occupied. So I was very blessed. Level 4 because and then Malum's on decks, they were released so it was a very humbling experience for me because what the industry was going through, what everybody was going through, and I still woke up in the morning, get the room, and came back. So in a way, but I do recognize what the industry was going through. It was
Absolutely.
very, very tough.
At least you managed to get some work done.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
did,
For
I
sure.
did.
I love the let me tell you.
All right, until we need to take a quick break,
Yeah.
we're just gonna play one more song.
Absolutely.
Harbo will talk about more things.
Yeah, of course,
Right?
she's in the
Just take a
building.
quick break.
Her name is KB. We're excited. Yeah, I want to call her a queen. Everything, guys, and she does it well, man. As we showing up here, told us, yeah, boy.
We'll be right back.
Devon Invasion Send-Off Soul Session featuring the Joseph M Soul Train. Tsepo Jr., Fen Masango, Andrew Chaka, Jomane, supported by The Mbali, Queen T, Lady GP, and Nelly Nels. Gates open at 12 midday till late. Admission, it's free on the 27th of March this Sunday at Soweto Meet Lovers. That is the Devon Invasion Send-Off Soul Session. Siyasasho sathi pakishat. Siya Devon. It is the Joseph M Devon Invasion Send-Off Soul Session at Soweto Meet Lovers, 27th of March 2022. I said Soweto Meet Lovers. Hi at Devon. Hey, kodwa nawe ke. Wow, Zuzothi. Bye-bye. Ungapakishi, ungaphatalanga. Ungapakishi, ungaphatalanga. Kodwa this Sunday is the Send-Off Soul Session.
All right, okay, welcome to today's afternoon fix on Joe's 105.8.
Absolutely.
As more than just radio. We are chilling with the queen herself. KB is in the building. And please subscribe. I am Josie FM. We are live on YouTube. Namhlanje we're going to start 23 March.
Ka re
2022.
mma mosadi o gorogile o tsene go a utlagala gore ya o
Yes.
tsene.
Because I want to find out. I mean, you've been in the industry for a very, very long time, and you've been doing great things in the industry. I mean, you're an actor, you're a businesswoman, where's organic 70 line Africans we touch.
So, Kirle Afrikaans Skolong from Stenetwan.
Yeah.
And also, if you realize, Mafukwa Mantia Stwana is Afrikaans. Stilo, which is a stool, tafula, fenster. So it just becomes easy to. Mara still need to be scripted because to a language, you still have to think in the language. So I don't necessarily think in Afrikaans, so I still do need the script. Now, when the other characters speaking, I can hear exactly what they say.
Very interesting. No, I must say, which ones because when you went there, it was the food that upon you like, what?
Versatile, mma mosadi. But let's talk about music. When was actually the last time you, like, the music release? When was your last music release?
So my own music, I don't remember. It was that long ago. Yeah, the recent one, like I said, was the Malum's on Decks.
Yes.
Which was a feature, but although they treated it like it was my song.
Yeah.
Yeah, they took such good care of me. And I always say, you know, sometimes when you work with DJs, they, as soon as they get the song, they run with the song and they sort of forget the vocalist. But Malum's just pushed so hard that people ended up thinking that that was how was my song.
Actually, they were on the very same feature, I think 4 weeks ago on Proudly Brewed. So stunning, those boys.
Oh no,
they're
hardworking.
amazing.
Like when you work with them, you must know there's no cut off time. You must just always be ready to move. So
nice.
Yes.
Speaking of Indaba Zoguti, ube hard work and keeping your head up and making sure that you get things done. You've been around for the longest of time and you are still there. The lessons that you would share would say, I've been down lapaya ngabunga ngaitintita ungashela nathi nje easy that you have learned along the years.
I think, especially with the entertainment industry, sometimes you think when you're going through something, you're the only one going through it. And then you put unnecessary pressure on yourself to recover or this or that. So sometimes I remind myself, or you know what, it's okay to just disappear for a bit and sort yourself out. And it's okay because what happens is during that time you're watching other people flourishing, you're watching people on TV, and sometimes you ask yourself, why am I struggling? Like, why am I not able to cope with this and that? But I think you can afford to be kinder to yourself and say, look, I'd rather come back stronger and more prepared and more ready, you know? So it is a scary decision to make, and I've made it quite a few times because I felt like, you know what, Gabby, you have to still be you at the end of the day. You are human. So I hope that a lot of people, especially now with social media, some people are not necessarily in the entertainment industry, but because we feel like we are being watched all the time. We put ourselves under so much pressure to always be on top of it, and that is
Always be
not
perfect.
possible.
Absolutely.
You need to live your life now.
I'm glad gore wa ke o tsaya nako ya go rebuta, you know, very, very important. Yeah, we call it self-love. You're amazing, you know. So if you just tune in, Moretsi, of course, we're joined by Mama Sadi herself, KB Muzilanyane. Just a chat, really. We call this feature Proudly Brewed in Mzansi. Now, Mino ke itse gore wa o rata. Fela, what is that one thing that you can think back and say, music actually did this for me? I'll forever treasure this. 'Cause this is what music did for me.
Wow. It's a very interesting thing because I'm very shy.
Yeah.
I get a little bit anxious in public.
Yeah.
So when I'm on stage, I'm just like Hakishaba off the stage, I'm looking at the exit. As soon as I'm done with this song, I am sprinting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's such a beautiful thing to be able to live your passion.
Yeah.
Because there are two things. You need to work to have a source of income.
Yeah.
But it's so much more when it's something that you love.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I say to people, staging, I can't even feel the floor. I can't feel the stage.
Yeah. Something
You
else takes over.
know? And then I'm so hyper for the next hour. And like when I get home, I'm noisy and I'm loud because I'm excited about the performance.
Adrenaline, man.
About an hour, then I start feeling, you know. So I think the blessing was to find myself in a position where I do something that I really, really love. But you know, once in a while I meet people who say, thank you so much, you saved my life, or your message, Kwana, your message on this song. And it's not something that you expect. You know, it's sometimes it's actually a little bit intimidating and when someone says that, but I'm very grateful that over and above the fun, somebody else is also benefiting from that.
Changing people's lives.
Yeah, no, I just started the whole day. It is so exciting. Listen, when you look at the industry, when you look at the Mkulo manje, it is evolving. In fact, it has evolved. And in fact, we want an album from you.
I'm on it.
You are on it.
Thank you.
Who are you working with on that album? And what sound are you bringing to us, man?
A little bit of the old sound. Because what happened was I didn't stop writing. My last album came out 2012 and I've been writing since, so I do have enough music to put together an album. So I just decided, okay, I'm going with it now, I'm going for it now. So it's just a matter of getting the sound right and then dropping.
Okay.
So I want to share with you who's there.
Well,
who's there? Comrade, that's good.
Okay, but when it comes to your sound, man, your signature sound, do you have a signature sound? Because maybe in this upcoming album we'll see something different. Maybe we'll piano.
Yes.
Wow. See, I just what happens is then I would start reacting to it. Like it's almost like the song is telling me what I should sing. So my sound is this, my sound is that. I realized there's a specific feel in a song that I automatically react to.
Nice.
Sometimes it's that African thing, sometimes it's that Latina thing. It's a combination. And that is why over the years I've also struggled to define a genre. Because what genre do you sing? I don't know.
You just do music.
I just do music.
Yeah, just like we were speaking about that of which you were reaping the rewards, man, just like choral music.
Choral
because
music.
of Mama Bella.
Yes. So both my parents actually were composers of choral music. My dad as well, Bakwala Dibuka. And sometimes it's a bit intimidating when I play them a song. And then I especially like Muramutu, which is coming out Friday. And I start thinking, because now they're both, you know, Setswana experts. But I just think, you know what,
Speaking of a song, let's go to a song. Can you play a song? Let's play a song, and then when we come back, we chat more about the future in the young. Ramutu. We'll be right back. Let's play a song. Ari.
Wowza. So do you also get that chills when you are writing a song with your parents back home and you think, now I know why it was so scary for us, man. When she walked through the movie, we were like, oh.
La mossari suene case riva kama kokoche wa mabo aulibone ka ufatire Waiti kamote kamo Osamiki wapika wena Mahaba lesi tikvera Asofita sasili wena Lerato kini keta fera Akoma le hasa bashera Neka sinye mawaka usera Osamiki wapika wena Mahaba lesi tikvera Asofita sasili wena Lerato kini keta fera Akoma le hasa bashera Neka sinye
All right, exactly 26 minutes now after 5 o'clock. Thulaganyo ke the afternoon fix la kalina ke refilwe wa gamote. Ga o rata kana re ngwanyana wa letheka. La mufu man. Why tlhaloganya. Ke tsore mavina ya Mthembu ga ke bova oza amasala. All right. Now re tshwere ngwanyana mo tswana gompieno man. Man re itumetse man. All right, KB Mtsilanyana is still joining us, but you know time flies when you have fun. Yang khakamata gore. Fela go siame. I mean, let's continue. The song we just played, Kopa, we explained it the way we explained cutting off air. Moramo, brand new one.
Moramo, son of man, can you just slow down, calm down, and give me a chance to show you what love is? That's what the song is about.
Some of these men are not calm. Just, they're like Mercury. They're
you can't be.
I knew this eventually.
But it's a good thing.
Yeah,
because now I'm bringing a solution.
We are calm now.
Plus, another reason for them to be calm, ke kanya GBV.
Emma.
You know,
Oh, Emma.
Men need to calm down.
Walk away, come back, I
I love it.
It's a beautiful song, I must say. Beautiful message in it as well. And you said it's coming out when?
It's coming out on the 25th. I'm very excited about it. Osman is the same one who produces Tabata. So
Okay.
I think it's going to be nice, very mellow, and it's just a very naughty take on how relationships are these days.
Nice.
You have to say to your person,
Yes.
you don't want me to be competing with everyone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah, calm
Well,
down.
yes.
Remove.
This is where the gold is.
Right under your nose.
Jonga.
Right under your nose.
No, right
I
here.
love it.
Oh no, he's taking it a step.
Not right there, right here.
Listen, years to come. I mean, you have this into that you are planning, and like you said, your album is coming out. Looking at the future, where to from here for you, KB? I mean,
My big aspiration is to become a contributor to the industry in terms of not so much in the forefront, but how we can make this industry work for people that are in it. So whether contributing to conversations about royalties and all of those things. That is my biggest aspiration. I've gone back to school. I'm studying more on the business side.
Lovely.
Because I think at this stage I must start gravitating towards that side so that we can also give the young ones space. So I wanna for them to also come in, but leave a legacy and leave an environment that allows them more chance of being successful in the industry.
Fantastic. My darling, we're out of time, unfortunately.
yes.
It's literally time for our news headlines. Our news reader is going to kill me. So, I mean, Muramutu, you did tell us when it's coming out. Or social media, where do we follow you and so forth? Like, tell us.
Same handle on
Yeah.
all the platforms at Mamosadi KB, at
Yeah.
Mamosadi KB. And then you'll get more information about everything else that I'm working on, including the full album that's coming out later this year.
My darling, you are beautiful.
Yes.
You are relevant. It's very
Oh,
important in the
Gabby.
industry. Stay relevant, you know. Very calm. Keep it up. Thank you for coming and we wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having
Absolutely.
me.
On behalf of all
Alright.
men, we are calm now.
All right, it's 30 minutes after 5. Numpinyama is standing by with the news headlines. That's how we wrap it up. We call this proudly Brewed in Mzansi.
Josie FM News Headlines.
Ahare le kola tsi tlhommeng pele yore nyane ya boselela monna o letswe ke ditshepe bakeng sa ho beta